Yeah?
Heard about your ambush. Where'd they hit you?
Right around here. Near the warehouses.
Shit. They keep slipping past our lines.
Hey, you know where Isaac is?
He was here a few minutes ago.
Okay, thanks. We'll look around.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of The Last of Us 2, and we were basically playing through the Abby half of the game and things were getting really interesting. The game, basically, quite literally, we've experienced a tipping point here, and the game is trying to get us to spend half a game playing as Abby and hoping that we can form enough of a bond with Abby and enough empathy or whatever that by the time we do get to the end of the story, we would have really felt like we've been on like a hell of an experience. We're behind Abby as well, and we really become kind of morally ambiguous about what we want to happen with the story. Like, should Ellie die as well? Should Abby die? Should they both die? Should they both live? Can we forgive Abby for what she did to Joel? And all that kind of stuff. So it's a very strange and extremely ballsy decision from Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann, and we're at like the half of the game where either that's going to implode or it's going to be masterful. And honestly, so far I'm not on board with what they're doing with this half of the story, but I will obviously reserve final judgment until the end, so we'll just have to see how it all goes. So now this is the girl that Ellie later kills, so yeah, she was probably just a normal, nice person, wasn't she?
Hey. Hey, Whitney.
She had a name.
Oh, hey, Abby. What's up?
You know what's going on around here?
I wish.
All I know is they're sending some of us to the hospital. Supply run.
Real exciting.
I know, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. What I don't get is just that what I'm thinking about right now is that Mel like decided that she wanted to go to the fob even though she was pregnant. She's carrying an unborn child, and clearly she cares about people and she cares about life. She's a bloody doctor, and she thought it was a good idea to go to the fob. Then what the hell are all these suckers doing here? Why the hell did Mel have to go to the fob? Or even like she was allowed to go to the fob when they've got all of these people here. Like, I don't know. I get that they're always pushing this whole agenda of, you know, everyone that's a part of these things will do absolutely anything for their people. And like, you know, even Mel, like for the WLF, even if she's pregnant, she'll go out there and risk her life on the front lines because the WLF matters more than her unborn child or whatever. But it's like, what? I mean, I was trying to see, like, they already have such an impossible task of getting me to care about and like Abby and her crew. That like making these people not that likable, even in that sense, is really like Manny is a lost cause. Okay, Owen is like, for me, is like slightly on the fence because of like the way he was the only one who behaved even the tiniest bit believably at what happened to Joel. Like other than Abby, of course, because of her own personal situation. So Owen was a bit like, yeah, okay, kinda. And Mel, I was also like, well, okay, she's the kind of person that I guess, you know, she can be ruthless, and again, she'll do what she's got to do, but she tends to be more passive. So she was one that literally said, I think he got what he deserved, and I think Ellie should die as well, but I don't want to like physically be there and be the person to execute that command and do what's necessary. Then that same character, while pregnant, decided to get the guns and go out into the fob. Isn't she supposed to be like a pacifist? Isn't that like kind of what... Like she's meant to be more of a pacifist, right? But I guess when it comes to killing Scars, that doesn't matter. Or like when it comes to killing Ellie. So like, it's so strange. It just doesn't feel... It doesn't feel consistent. There's this weird mashup of things sometimes being extremely cynical and heavy-handed. And then sometimes decisions that just don't seem to match with that or make sense. It's like... I don't know, man. I get it. People can be irrational sometimes. Not every decision has to make sense. But I feel like they've really pushed that so far into the extreme that the characters just don't feel believable for a lot of them. That's why this game, for me, character-wise, is suffering compared to the first game, for sure. I just hope that they can somehow... I hope they can somehow salvage it.
Huh, Doc?
I've seen worse. Hold still.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Feeling better?
Pain meds are kicking in, so yeah.
Hang in there.
How's the hand?
I'm gonna keep most of my fingers.
Brother, you only need 3. Am I right?
Dude.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to make you like Abby. She's being so caring to all of her wolf buddies. The guy's got a little injury. She's being all like nice to him. Good girl, Abby.
You're not getting morphine.
Okay, I think we carry on here.
I know, it all happened so fast.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone out there, dear.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, Melon?
Just a few more stitches, and I'll be good as new.
You guys need to convince this girl to relax.
Hey, Mel. Relax. You got it.
Hey, I need some muscle, so can you two give me a hand with something?
Sure.
Don't move.
I'll just be here. Relaxing.
Nora, have you had a chance to relax?
Ugh, I'm shipping out to the West Side Hospital in a few. Orders are to get everything.
How's Mel? Really?
Well, the baby's vitals were a little elevated,
I
but
wonder why.
I'm not worried.
I fucking wonder why.
Someone should get word to Owen. He'll want to be here for her.
Yeah.
Now, the only angle that I have for Mel is potentially the fact that she's pissed off at Owen, the fact that he's not around, and she's doing this to kind of spite him. But again, that's also ridiculous. I mean, she's like 4 months pregnant, man. You can see that baby bump. But I don't know, man. It's odd. It really is.
I need to show you guys something.
What is it?
Follow me.
What you got? Is it going to be like they finally realized that Ellie was Ellie, and they're like, we need to hunt this girl down?
Are these all ours?
Yeah. And more are coming in by the hour.
There's a lot of people in this group. There must be thousands and thousands of them if this is just a morgue for today or like recent. Wow.
You can't tell Mel, all right?
Nora.
Just not yet.
It's one of the crew.
Come here.
Who's in that body bag?
Holy shit. It's Danny.
Where's Owen?
I don't know. A few days back, there were some scar sightings out by the marina. Danny and Owen were sent on a sweep. And this morning, the guards found Danny collapsed by the perimeter fence. He'd walked himself back with a bullet in his stomach.
Pinches scars, hijos de puta.
Isaac talked with him until he passed, but as far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
So what about Owen? Did you ask Isaac what happened?
Yeah, I tried. But he gave me that fucking look, and then he told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
Owen's a big boy. I'm sure he's fine.
Where is Isaac? I'll be discreet.
Last I heard, he was in the apartments. Okay, I'm gonna go check up on Mel, so let me know what you guys find out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finally time to meet Isaac.
Why the hell hasn't Isaac set out a search party for Owen?
Maybe he has and just didn't tell Nora.
I fucking hope so.
I kind of feel like that's unlikely. They look like they need all hands on deck for this situation. To be honest, I don't even really fully remember who Danny was. I think he must have been one of the guys that was in the like at the scene when they killed Joel. But
We're looking for Isaac.
He's inside. Going in.
Thank you.
Damn, look who it is.
Sup, fellas?
Got time for a game?
Can't. Here for Isaac.
Whatever, big shot.
Not my fault I'm so good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
See you around.
Fellas. Okay. Everybody loves Manny. Isn't that nice? We hate the most likable guy in the WLF. We're such monsters. But I'm looking forward to it's the first time we would have seen any of like the leaders from these bloody factions. Isaac. Took 3 days, but I finally got something out of number 74. If what he's saying is true, it sounds like the southern shore might be our best bet. I've marked up a map and left it in your suite. We should send scouts to verify as soon as possible. I still feel like he might be holding out. Give me a few more days with him. Southern shore. Okay.
I don't miss this place. Fuck. Always hated the smell.
After our morning, I wouldn't mind a few minutes with these guys.
I hear that.
Mm-hmm. You saw how she reacted when she saw Danny's corpse. I really just do wonder in this half of the game with Abby, how much like trauma or PTSD has she suffered or will she have suffered as a result of what she did to Joel? I feel like at the moment it's looking like none. Like you saw Ellie's reaction to after she killed Mel. Obviously Abby had a way stronger motivation to kill Joel, but it's like, surely if this is what they're going for, look at how he's carrying away. God damn. If they're really going for this angle with Abby, then surely I've got to see some kind of, like, even if she doesn't regret what she did, like, she needs to be traumatized by what she's done, surely. But she seems awfully normal right now. So, I don't know.
Hey, Abby.
We need to go up.
Isaac's in there.
Oh. Do you know if he'll be long?
Said again when you two arrive. Come on. Sir, Abby and Manny are here.
Don't let him fall asleep.
Yes, sir.
Let's go up. I heard you two ran into some trouble.
No losses on our side. Just some minor injuries. Can't say the same for them.
Wish I was hearing more of that.
Never seen the base this packed.
And give it another day. Still waiting on some units.
What's going on, boss?
These small skirmishes. Can't keep going like this.
Then... what?
We could try another truce. But how long before some asshole on their side, or our side, unravels the whole thing? No. It has to be all of them.
Sir, we try attacking their island.
Not like this. Not with everyone. There's a big storm a few days out. We're gonna use it to mask our approach. You two are gonna lead the first wave. Pick your squads, start prepping.
I want Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Who talked, Nora? No secrets between the Salt Lake crew, huh?
Is Owen okay?
As far as I know.
Then why didn't you send a search party after?
He shot Danny. Apparently to protect some scar.
It's bullshit.
Excuse me?
That's not Owen. You got it wrong.
You're saying Danny used his last breath to lie to me?
Sir, people hear that story. Owen's dead. Anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport.
Then I suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the bottom.
No.
You said yourself the storm's a few
No.
days.
We've only got one shot at this. And this is bigger than any of us. Definitely bigger than Owen. If he turns up, then fine. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And we'll get to the bottom of it. I need you, Abby. Yeah?
Yeah. I get it.
Good. Look over the plans and go through your roster. Grab some food. We'll talk later.
No way Owen killed Danny over some scar, right? What? No. Abby, don't.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta cover me till then.
Isaac will kick your ass.
Not before the assault. You heard him, he needs me.
If Owen's out there, how the hell are you going to find him?
I know where he'll go.
Flashback time.
Stop it. I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Seriously, stop it.
All right. Why don't you come on over and enjoy this view with me then?
It's great. It's the best.
Oh. Come on. We made it all the way up here just so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps?
Yeah. Yes, deal was to get up here, so.
All right, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass over here, sit on the edge, or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
We can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one night.
No.
Can we talk about it?
It's getting late.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't. Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Don't! Owen!
Oh boy. I probably couldn't do this. But obviously we're gonna have to. Let's go!
Abby!
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped? And I missed it?
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue?
No. I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
Okay. I like these two as a dynamic. I mean, these.
Owen, we have to go back.
We will. Once you see this.
Owen,
What are they gonna do? Kick out a bunch of displaced Fireflies who have nowhere else to go?
maybe? I don't want to find out.
Just come see this thing.
So this is why this location was where we ended up going to find Abby.
Deep breath.
So does it mean that she was actually looking for Owen when we found? So it was, like, that's what we found. And obviously this whole like love story here is why Abby felt so much worse when she found Owen.
What is this place?
I don't know.
You gonna keep going?
Fuck yeah. This place is crazy. I think it's like one of those zoos, but for fish.
Shut up.
Check this water pup out. I saw this seal the other day. It was covered in spots.
they don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are sea lions.
No. No, you don't know.
I know what I saw with my eyes.
I do wonder why these guys ended up breaking up, because they seem to be a good couple. Like I said, I like the dynamic between them. Naughty Dog has always been good at these like kind of duos. Like anytime you have sections like these, the dialogue and all that stuff is always, that's where they're always top notch. Like even if like the general story structure and all that kind of stuff that I've been a bit like not so happy with so far, like these kind of moments, they tend to never fail on these, so you're always gonna have a good time.
Hey, give me a hand with this.
Yep.
What is this place?
Well, clearly this is some sort of theater, but for fish.
What? Are you a rooster?
What? I'm a wolf. That's my wolf howl.
You're an idiot. You think this sailboat was part of the show?
No, looks like somebody turned this into a makeshift dock or something. Wanna check it out?
That's what I mean, man. These sections, like they're always good. Like they will, if they want to, they will put a smile on your face and they'll make you engaged and enjoy it. The only thing I keep thinking at this stage is like, why? I'd love to research the decision of why they decided to do it as literally two halves, because I feel like everything that we're going to experience from here on is always framed by the fact that we know what Abby did, we know how brutal and horrific it was. And, well, that's why, like I said from the start, because it feels like a narrative impossibility to get us behind these characters and to really kind of treat them like they're also our protagonists. Because to me, it's like it's a logical inevitability that if you play as a character for like 12 hours or whatever that we're going to play, they are also some kind of protagonist. They're either an anti-hero or they're a protagonist. And in either case, the player has to care to some extent. Like it has to happen, otherwise you're not really playing. Like it's not really a video game. Then like it's strange. I've never ever played a game where you spend that much time playing as an antagonist. Like not even an anti-hero or anything, just an antagonist. So that's why I'm curious as to why they didn't splice all of this in chronologically, so we had both stories building at the same time, and that way you really get to see how similar they actually are, these girls. Like the things that they experience, how much they care about certain people, and how devastated they're going to be when those people are gone. So obviously we're going to see this relationship build between Abby and Owen, and then, well, in the end Owen gets shot, so that's another person. So Ellie kills her father, and she kills a guy that she's in love with, and it looked like she was still in love with him at the start of the game. So then that starts to build like even more context and motivation for how Abby feels about Ellie. So that's why I feel like from the start it would have been maybe a better idea to just have it chronologically in the first place. Because now there's always this like feeling of, well, you know, they're just doing it to make us feel.
It wouldn't take too much work to fix her up.
It just feels like they're doing it to be like, you know, they're trying to get the player behind Abby, and that's why they're trying really hard to make us like Abby. So it always feels that way because we already know what's happened. So that's why it just feels so impossible. So it's just really strange that they didn't go for like a chronological, like, intersplice story here. I'm really surprised.
There's some kids' clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
I wonder what happened to him.
Well,
Maybe they joined the wolves.
Yeah, or got killed by scars.
Such an optimist.
I mean, they kind of look like infected already. Okay. Is he going to say anything more, or is he just going to sit there till I leave? Let me try.
All right, enough of this boat.
I agree.
You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
You think there's more to see?
Of course. Let's go.
Lead the way. Okay, I'll lead the way then. I can't select any weapons here, so it must be like the Joel and Ellie museum one.
Think you can get through that?
Get me up there.
Yep.
Here.
Okay. Holy shit! Look at you!
Pushed 185 pounds yesterday.
Yeah, right.
So, we take a quick look around and then...
We head right back.
Uh-huh.
Except that this is nothing, and you're gonna beg me to stay.
Not happening.
Just wait. Any fish in there?
Surely not after like 25
I wonder
years.
if any of these are connected to the ocean.
Doesn't seem so. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
Thank you, birds. It's funny. I was talking about the Natural History Museum in the Joel and Ellie section and how they had the big dinosaur skeleton and how I felt when I saw that as a kid. And they replaced that with the blue whale skeleton, I believe. So that we've got like pretty much both of them. But this place is really pretty, I've got to say.
How thick is this glass?
It's a tank in the floor.
Can you imagine this place filled with people? Kids laughing, running around. Different world, right?
I kind of would have liked to have seen some flashbacks from like the old world. That's the sea lion, right? Best trip ever. Penny's Bachelorette 2013.
I'm claiming this place. It's mine. You can visit.
Oh, you sure?
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
That's what I mean. They always got the little quips and the dynamics and stuff. Again, that all started, I think, with Uncharted. Like, once those games started to appear, Naughty Dog have always been so good at just having these people, these duos and trios.
I think it's the same family from the boat.
That'd be my guess, yeah.
Again, they're probably here for a while then. Kids, if you find this, I want you to know I don't blame you. Those Seraphites are selling a good line. I understand why you thought you'd be better. Oh god. There's food and water in the boat. Take it and sail away from this place. I know I got too controlling. I just wanted so much for you two to be safe. I hope you see that. I couldn't find antibiotics. I want you to both know I love you. Ricky, keep watching out for Max. You owe him that, Dad. Owen? No.